I've traveled through countless mountains, waded across hundreds of rivers.
Head as far northeast as possible, and you'll find a town at the farthest point on the coast. This is the port town Losenia spoke of, Lacune, the largest port on Increscent, and the place from which elven ships head out to sea. Signpost: Ship trade at Lacune Shipyard. Seafaring at West Lighthouse. Note: only sheen elves and tame domestic pets may enter Lacune. Postscript: violators shall face tribunal. Sheen elves' exclusion of outlanders seems to extend beyond the royal city. Wanting to enter is all well and good, but who knows if the guard will be so welcoming.
Well, what can I do for you?
The Lacune guard yawns and lazily glances up at you. Boredom and lethargy seemingly the order of the day.
You got a problem? Oh, Lacune is just ahead. You can pass. This isn't Increscenta. Of course anyone can... Wait, you're not a sheen elf. That's not allowed. Stay where you are. Non-sheen elves are not allowed in any of Increscent's settlements, and Lacune is no exception.
A flicker of hesitation crosses the guard's face. It appears he has some reservations.
Do you really insist so? What if I say no? What would you do to me? No way. My brother guarding Increscenta just got beaten up. Mother would cry her eyes out if I were beaten up too. If you insist, then you'll have to find a local resident in Lacune willing to be your guarantor. Yes, if a resident will act as your guarantor and invite you into town, the Lord won't have my neck if anything goes awry. In any case, by present law, outlanders are forbidden from towns except for invited visitors. As for whether visitors are populations other than sheen elf count, there's no explicit ruling against it, so let's assume they do. To sum it up, as long as you have a guarantor that invites you into Lacune, it's fine. This bay is packed with dazed locals. You should try striking up a conversation with one. Best of luck, traveler.
Alas, the ocean. Are you talking to me? I just... Alas, the ocean. Sighing? Yeah, I'm sighing. Alas, the ocean. I can't explain. I don't know why. But seeing the ocean, I can't help but sigh. Alas, the ocean.
The elven maid looks out at the ocean and sighs, absorbed in hazy thoughts. It seems best to leave her be.
The storm. When will it come? Yes, the storm. So calm. Hate it. Only storms. Bundled up in lightning bolts and huge waves. Can't dock. Can't turn back. The whole world. Just me and my ship. No. You can't understand, Outlander. The storm. When will it return?
The male gazes out at the ocean, deep in thought. Silently, he revisits the memories of times gone by. It seems best to leave him be.
Oh, how I wish I could sail.
The sheen elf slothfully lifts his arms and points straight ahead.
You see that lighthouse up ahead? That's where vessels head out to sea. Are you a traveler? Such a rarity! I reckon it's been around 100 years since I last saw a fresh face on Increscenta. Aye, this was once the rowdiest spot in the Ether Cairn. Countless sails passed through the port, troves of wondrous wares and treasures. At one time, this place even outstripped the splendor of Increscenta. Alas, since Lord Felindor took power and erected the Mythal, Lacuni's former glory has faded. The circulation of monopole compasses is rigorously controlled. Average sailors can't depart the port, and no one spares the ship so much as a passing glance. All their hard-learned skills that kept them afloat are no longer worthwhile. Without purpose, many folk here have gradually succumbed to anima damnum. At first, the body fatigues easily. Then, one's interest in anything wanes. Memories become hazy, and wit is dulled. After that, one loses the ability to speak properly, often muttering and mumbling incoherently at the ocean or random objects. It's like losing your soul. So, did you come to Lacuni intending to set out to sea, traveler? Then you must have a monopole compass. Without one, even the finest elven ship won't navigate the Mythal. Oh? Let me take a look. This is... indeed, a genuine monopole compass. Magnificent. My talents don't extend so far, sadly. I suggest you make inquiries around the shipyard. There's likely an old tinkerer or two that might be able to help.
You tell the sheen elf of your predicament. The guard has insisted you require a sheen elf guarantor to be allowed entry into Lacune.
A guarantor? Huh. That's no small feat, and it's the sort of thing likely to catch the tribunal's eye.
The sheen elf before you is hesitant. You need to think of a way to get their approval.
To think Lady Mithrasy placed her trust in you. It would be my pleasure to act as your guarantor. Increscent was far more prosperous when Lady Mithrasy presided over the Crescent Order. Not nearly so depressing or isolationist. Alas, she left her flock and locked herself up in that silvery tower. No one in Increscenta has had the power to restrain Felindor ever since. We all wait in hope for Lady Mithrasy's reappearance. Let's leave it at that. I'll compose a testimonial for you.
The sheen elf somberly signs the letter. Presenting this letter to the guards should grant you entry into Lacune.
Well, what can I do for you? Go right ahead. Mind you keep a low profile and don't make a spectacle of yourself.
Looking for an elven ship, huh? I could cut you a deal. A monopole compass? You have a monopole compass? My apologies, but I can only mend ships. Monopole compasses are complex pieces of craftsmanship, and only a handful of trusted palace craftsmen know the art. It's not common knowledge. If we're talking about Lacuni, I can only think of one person. His name's Bro, and he's a seafarer, heir to the Helmsmans. The Helmsmans were Lacuni nobility once. The whole family were expert navigators with a wealth of voyaging knowledge. They helped the previous lord to design a compass that wouldn't be influenced by rogue magic. But when Thelander took power, he took that compass and altered it, creating the monopole compass, subverting a tool for navigation into a tool of isolation. Bro's father urged him to reconsider, only to invite Thelander's hostility. Only a few years later, he was lost at sea. I fear that these days, the only one in Lacune still versed in the intricacies of the monopole compass is my friend, Bro. He's been unwell of late, so I imagine he'd be at home, but sometime back, the Lord paid Lacune a visit. Bro couldn't bite his tongue and spoke out of turn, angering the Lord. His ship was seized. The Lord went so far as to forbid every shipyard here from selling elven ships to the helmsmans. Bro is a mule-headed lug. He went charging off to Satellita Isle all by himself and set about gathering materials to make his own elven ship. He was gone for many a day and night, but when he finally returned, he was a bit off. Didn't react to anything, wouldn't speak to anyone. I think it hit him hard, and he ended up with a severe case of anima damnum. That said, it's about time I checked in on Bro. He's in the Lacune residencies. We can go together. Bro, I'm here for a visit. Are you well?
Bro, I am... Bro. It's a... lovely day.
Oh, my poor friend. You're so much worse than I imagined.
Bro, I am... Bro. I'm fine. How are you? It's a... lovely day.
His face expressionless, Brol merely repeats simple phrases in a stilted, mechanical lilt, like a doll. You wonder if anyone in such a state could remember how to mend a monopole compass.
Monopole compass? Yes. I know it. Bro wants the monopole compass. Give me the monopole compass.
On hearing the word monopole compass, Brol is suddenly impassioned, reaching out a twisted arm palm up, hoping you'll hand him the monopole compass. Something about the peculiar scene before you feels vaguely familiar.
Monopole compass. It is. Master wants it. Monopole compass. I want to offer too, Master. You have no use for it. Now I'm exposed. Kill you.
Oh, you've got the eagle's eyes, the snow. Upholding the Dragon Queen's laws is my life's only calling. Oi! Got any rare materials to show me?
So many voices, yet none I hear are hers.
Bestow your weapons upon me.
How about this?
Try to hurt me! Taste my hammer!
Gods above! A monster! Bro, my friend Bro, why did he turn into this monstrous thing? Replaced. I know. Satellita Isle. It must be something that happened there. Satellita Isle is only a short distance south of Lacune. It was once a beautiful place. Many fishermen took up residence, but with the ban on sailings, the fishing folk have had to find new means to make ends meet. As time went by, Satellita Isle fell into dereliction. The port entirely abandoned. The elven ships moored at its coast by fishermen simply fell into disrepair, wrecked and ruined by the elements. Bro had gone to Satellita Isle in search of shipbuilding materials, but he returned as if with a shattered soul. It must be Satellita Isle. He must have been assaulted by the monsters there. Traveler, you beat that monster just now, so I know you are incredibly strong. Would you please travel to Satellita Isle and search for Bro? Bro's a stalwart, courageous seafarer who weathers every squall, no matter the risk. I'm sure he's still alive. Wonderful. There's no time to lose. Please hurry. I need to rush off and tell everyone else about this monster. I look forward to hearing from you, traveler.
A striking trail of blood extends out towards Satellita Isle. It seems we need to be braced for danger if we are to enter Satellita Isle.
I've never lost a fight! Upholding the Dragon Queen's laws is my life's only calling. Oi! Got any rare materials to show me?
So many voices, yet none I hear are hers.
Bestow your weapons upon me.
Friend of mine!
Bestow your weapons upon me. Bestow your weapons upon me. Bestow your weapons upon me. Try to hurt me! Bestow your weapons upon me.
Friend of mine!
Bestow your weapons upon me.
Huh.
Try to hurt me! Bestow your weapons upon me.
Friend of mine!
interrupting my musings. Curse you. As you wish.
Restore the honor of the dwarves!
Your time is up. All that you see, is it the real world?
Own your skills to forge ahead.
Your time.
Unleash it! The taboo! Unleash it! The taboo!
You know my name? Who are you? Oh, but before you do that, untie this blasted rope. It's cutting into my wrists.
The rope is tightly knotted, and it takes you considerable effort to untie it.
Phew. Free at last. Oh, right. How do you know my name? Who are you? Did you come here just to rescue me? What's with all the monsters on Satellita Isle? I even saw one of them change. It changed into me.
You patiently explain to Bro why you are here and what your motivations are, hoping he will repair your monopole compass.
Monopole compass? Why do you have a monopole compass? Didn't Felinor do anything to you?
You proceed to calmly explain the circumstances around your acquisition of the monopole compass until a look of understanding dawns on Bro's face.
So that's what happened. I understand now. You saved my life, so helping you is out of question. But the tools needed for the repairs are at home, so you should come to my residence in Lacune. I'll definitely repair your monopole compass. Traveler, you're here! I've got my tools handy. Give me the monopole compass. When will we finally set sail?
Broll takes the monopole compass and gingerly opens the face.
The cogs are loose. Doesn't look serious. It'll be fixed in no time. This really takes me back. My father invented the monopole compass. It was his intent to devise a sophisticated compass, one impervious to any energy interference, as well as immune to oceanic corrosion and rust. Just like the crescent moon in the sky above, it would provide eternal guidance.
Broll talks in circles about the past until finally his hands come to a halt.
The monopole compass is fixed. Wish you a safe journey.